Hello, and welcome to Comprehensible Confusion, where we take the confusion in the world to make it a little bit more comprehensible. I'm Saint of Virtue, or just Saint for short, and here I'm going to give you a little bit of a tutorial about how you can start making your own videos. I currently use OBS version 27, and what OBS is it's open broadcaster software. It's a completely free download, and all you have to do is do a quick Google search to find it. It's a great way to get started because if you do it as just a plain old recording down here, then you do not need to have any fancy video editing software or skill. If you do, you can actually edit your recording afterwards. OBS also allows you to start streaming if you wish to do so on Twitch and YouTube. That requires some settings and some other items going on in the background, but that's for another time. I currently have the preview disabled because I'm looking at the screen, and if I enable the preview, we stare into the infinity of OBS. So let's go ahead and turn that off because it's a little bit intense there. And you can see we have our audio mixer. This tells us about how loud we are. We currently can see that the audio input capture, which is right here, and is my microphone. It's fairly loud. We also have an audio output capture. Audio output capture is the sounds your computer is making. I currently have it set up to capture anything that headset, earphone, HyperX, Cloud Alpha, S Chat hears. So if I hear that in my headset, it will be heard on the video. I don't have anything going on right now, so don't worry, there's no background noise that you're missing. Now, you can add more sources here. You can add a color source, and you would do this if you're trying to add a green screen effect to yourself or to an avatar. You can do it that way as well. But really, display capture and game capture are the ones you should care about. Display capture captures everything on your monitor. Everything that is shown on here is shown on here. So as you saw, I have dragged a browser into there. OBS is sitting there nice and pretty as well, and it's a good way to get the overall view. Now, the other one here is game capture. Game capture allows you to capture any full screen application or capture specific windows. So I will tell you that I've had mixed experience with game capture, particularly with capture specific windows. It seems to be hit or miss. Now, I currently have Minecraft up and running, so I'm going to push this little eye on the display capture, which will disable that view. And I'm going to push the little eye next to game capture, and you should start seeing some Minecraft after it, thinks about it for a couple seconds. There it is. It has found the full screen application Minecraft. And we're going to go ahead and show the sound here. And you can see that the audio output capture is picking up a little bit of the background Minecraft sound. It's very quiet when compared to me, so I may want to turn that up a little bit. And it's always a little bit of a balance to see if you can get your sound correct without overriding something else. I'm going to go ahead and close out of Minecraft now, though, because that's not what we're focusing on. We are focusing on OBS. Now, as a rather handy little trick that I learned is that you go to File, you go to Settings, and you can bring up hotkeys. And you'll want to set a hotkey for your recording to start and to end. In my case, I have Control-Alt-X to start the recording, Control-Z to stop it. This way, you don't have to bring up OBS and click Start Recording or Stop Recording. You can just hotkey it, and it makes for an easier and cleaner video. Once you have that, we're going to go ahead and bring up our Comprehensible Confusion channel here. Tie it all in together, right? When you log into your YouTube studio, you have a little Create button. You click on Create, and it'll say, oh, do you want to upload a video? You say yes. And after that, They'll say drag and drop the video here. OBS by default saves it into the user video folder. So you would just find the video that you created, probably should rename it, and then drop it right here and it'll upload it automatically. Just add a description and a title and you're good to go. And that's just a little basic example of how you can create your own videos fairly easily. OBS is great for this because you don't need a fancy video editing software. If you want to do that, you can. But this gives you the option to create a video and upload it without needing it. You just have to be careful because if you make a mistake, you'll have to start all over. And I don't mind telling you, I've had to start this video over 3 times already because I goofed up saying something, I brought up the wrong window, just any number of things. So the disadvantage is that it has to be perfect when you do it, and it's one flawless run. Well, it is a price to pay, but it's a good way to get started if nothing else. So, for Comprehensible Confusion, I'm Saint of Virtue, and I hope you have a wonderful evening. And now, to end it, I'm going to click stop recording.